a little different, which is to have the people be first and the music come second. When I brought this up to numerous big educational institutions, like I had a conversation with the head of the piano department at Oakland, and I talked to people from Peabody Music. I had the entire California Music Teachers Association board over here, and we had this conversation about kind of the idea of having the people be more important than the music and starting from there as your basis, rather than starting with the music being more important than the people. And it's food for thought, and I've gotten some praise for kind of shifting the mentality. My idea is that you can focus on music and learn technique, you can learn repertoire, you can learn history, you can learn all of the areas of music in great detail with teachers for a long time. But there's some day where you're not going to be a great musician until you yourself know how you want to interpret the music, how you want to impart it, how you want to express yourself as an artist. And so rather than getting all the skills down first and then kind of reflecting on yourself later, I want to start a place where we start reflecting on yourself in the beginning, where we start asking students in the beginning, and we start teaming with them in the beginning. What do you like about this? Why do you want to do this? What does this mean to you? What are you noticing? How are other people playing the same music differently, and what does that mean? And do you want to do it like them, or do you want to do something else?
View complements that. The way I approach teaching and music in general is through joyful learning and joyful playing and joyful life experience. I think we saw that in the performers. They were very, maybe concentrating, but very joyful in their animation. And this is how I feel personally. I think it reflects the faculty and the philosophy here. My background is such that, believe it or not, when I was younger, just learning how to play piano, I started to compose a little bit. But my piano teacher, being a traditional Russian teacher, said, can't do that. You don't know enough about music. So that kind of got squashed, but my instinct to want to create was still there. Then when I got to junior high school, I took this, what do they call them, aptitude test. Okay, this is what you're going to be good at. And after the test came back, the one thing that I shouldn't do was music. Okay, so how did I end up this way? It's because that little gem, spark of creativity and joy in music, I was still able to get that. And all throughout my study of music, studying piano, I actually played saxophone, a little bit of clarinet. I almost feel that I'm a frustrated string player because I want so much in my playing and so much of the piano literature of the Romantic period, 19th century, is trying to emulate a very singing vocal tone. This piece that I'm going to play for you today is in that general style of trying to emulate a singing voice.